Right, yeah, one of the biggest things we need to do is we need to get the big fields done. We've only got one planter, it's going to take a while, so we need to keep it well fed with seeds. So I thought, well, I'll come down the shop, grab the load loader and buy a load of seeds. I've got two of us, but I thought we'd clear this area a bit, because it's getting a bit messy. It's a bit of a bottleneck, because we have done very well with equipment. I should have brought the harvester down as well. Still looking for a forage. You know, I'll do this away. You can have that one. And the biggie, well, it's not big. It's a cracking. I do like this Volt truck. It is, as I said though, it has, yeah, it's built with speed in mind. It's not a normal tractor. Its gear ratio is built for speed, which does mean it's not built for farming in a way. So there's certain implements it really is a bit sort of strange. Let's get that one first. Yeah, it's I like this one. It's nice and a good length. Should be alright. I'm not sure if I can get to the yeah. No, I think I'm right in the way. That's typical. Yeah, the end of that is literally where I need to be, which of course is typical. Oh, be careful, rear end. Yeah, animals is the next thing. I do think I'd like to get all of the fields seeded first, and then we'll concentrate on that every morning. Right, so that's better. Yeah, and I'm happy. It doesn't really need to have anything other than the flatbed that it is actually. At the minute, we're not using it. Well, we can add ramps if we so desire. Now, yeah, we're going to need this the telehandler to stick seeds on this, and also grab our original fertilizer, which we've had here since the year dot. Slippy sliding a little, as you'd expect. Fantastic. Do like this. It is amazing. Obviously swivel axle is the only thing I've always ever thought. I wish it was solid axle. It's a very nice trailer and a very, very good size for a standardy type trailer. I suppose we could actually take. No, let's take it on the trailer. I'd sooner have flexibility of bags than anything else, really. Do we take the cotton harvester with us? Not a bad idea, I don't think. Right, so seeds we need. Ooh, yeah, we could grab that as well. I know that it's not pressing now that we've found that we can buy the entire square. I mean, it could be that we still do one, cut another field out. I think there is a possibility that we could. I've got to be honest, I think we're about there. Right, let's drop that a minute. I can't turn properly. Smashing. So if we stick it over here, because I'm not sure where the shop's going to order the seeds either, so if we just do that and push it around a little, then we'll grab some seeds. Now we're going to need a lot because we've got some big fields really. Now today it's only about that, but we may as well buy a lot. Yeah, and yeah, last time I bought these, I think I bought the wrong ones. Because the picking pack has got a rotary. Yeah, I think I bought those. Yeah, I did, because there were 4,000 litres. Which is 1,300 per two, which is 650 for a ton. but that's 450 per ton. I mean, I've got to be honest. Yeah, it's a close second. It was the winner for a long while. Although I think I'd got something else that was, yeah, I don't think I'd ever worked out how much that was per ton. But then the picking pack came that was 450 per ton. So I've never got rid of the picking pack, even though I don't use the actual picking big bag handler thing that much. I wouldn't get rid of it for the seeds alone. Yeah. Lime. I think we're going to do it ourselves. We do need... I'm just trying to think if we obviously... we know we're not actually getting stone off the map. So we can still produce it from the production shed. We'll just need to buy some stones, which that type of thing we can actually buy. We haven't got a sprayer yet. But I think we're going to literally buy some of that as well. Let's do this because yeah, I'm quite sure it's going to fill up sort of quite quickly, and it might moan that there's no room. I don't think it will. No, I think we're well good for that at the minute. I think. Still got that. Yeah, it's still very versatile, even though it's been nerfed. It's still brilliant. I mean, yeah, I like the versatility of it. I've always thought that it's not, you know, I am going to use bale spikes for baling. Yeah, I get it, Giants, and yeah, I think it's comfortable and good and nice, the big bag handler. So therefore, I think I tended to use it for pretty much everything, which is just the way that I am. Whereas now I get it, yeah. I've done the round bales on this very Let's Play, didn't I? Yeah, last session. I do love the straps on this. I really do. Yeah, I think they're ace. Makes a nice change from the orange ones, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like anything, isn't it? If you see orange straps for 10 years and all you ever see is orange straps, and then someone else does a different sort of strap, of course you're going to appreciate it, because all you've got used to is like orange straps. So I do love it. It's a little thing, I know, but sometimes the devil's in the detail, as that old saying says, and it's true. Right, but we don't need so much stone and we don't need so much salt. Water tanker, we've got the 40 tonner, yeah, and that does do water too, so that's fine. So we want big bags, we want stones. Again, G866 mods. Even if I didn't think the production shed was so fantastic, I'd keep it alone for hosers as well. Yeah, these are still brilliant. There was a time when this was the very best. That's still not bad. I mean, it's not per... It's 350 for 750. So that too is not... It's up there with the other two really good ones. So yeah, and the solid fertilizer is again 1,500 litres. Yeah, so it's rather amazing. Yeah, but this here, 4,000 litres for 300 is, yeah, out of this world. I think we only need 3. It'll make about 70 odd tons. And stones likewise. Well, I think we'll do 4. It's not quite so. Yeah, we'll get cracking with that because we're going to need it soon. Yeah, obviously there's going to be... We're not going to plough every single time, although I suppose if we are lucky enough that a map doesn't produce stones... I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't care if it did produce stones. I would treat us to the really big Mac Trucker de-stoner. Stone picker. Can't think of my words. Yeah. Yeah, just ask you to bear with me a little bit. I am not my normal self, but I'm always a bit scatty, but I'm more scatty than ever at the minute. Right, no, that's good. Is there anything I can do? I think we're going to have to stick them on top of the pickings. For this I apologise, because the handles stick up and they really are an object, so therefore it's going to look like this is suspended on nothing, but I can't do it any other way. Now the annoying thing is though, I've got no choice. I'm not sure that it'll actually be able to grab those because they're going to be too high. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, I suppose it does. Well, it does look a bit odd. It does. No denying this. Yeah. Remember, it's slippy a bit. You'll not be able to turn like normal. Now, do we need anything? I mean, yeah, really, now that we've gone to the scale that we've gone to, mind you, I suppose, yeah, you don't have to like do everything in one day. I mean, I'm quite pleased that we managed to strip all of the trees down in that one session and plough as well. It was quite amazing. And our money is absolutely astronomical. That's why I want to get the animals done soon. Because we've got the cash to buy a snazzy enclosure as well as a lot of animals. There is one enclosure that I really fell in love with a long while back, but never had a chance to actually place it because you need a lot of space. Oh, am I selling something? That's what I'm doing, okay. I'm not doing it on purpose, am I? I wondered what was going on. There's obviously a sell point just there. Yeah, there obviously is actually where those 4 dots are, sort of like that. Right, okay, I think we're probably, let's grab one more. Yeah, let's stock up. Do we need anything else? Yeah, this is going to be a bit weird because again, we're going to have to stack it on top of that partial pallet, which partial pallets are terrible. And now of course that's the downside to the big bag handler. Once it's on, because he's not coming back off again, because you're going to grab the actual... Yeah, so I mean, it's not perfect. I think we all get to grip with the fact that it's not perfect. Okay. Yeah, so like, with a pallet fork, I could literally lift that off now. I do think probably though at the shop what I'm going to do is going forwards is get a pallet fork too. Probably even get my favourite, the double pallet fork for the shop, and also get a big bag handler. What we'll do is, so that it doesn't look too silly, we're going to stick it on the far one. Because at least it doesn't look daft then floating on nothing. Got enough of that really already. Hit a switch then. That was quite amazing. Right, yeah, it's not much you can do about it, is there? Right, so then. Is that everything? Voltra. And I think we'll take the cotton harvester too. Forward to doing some cotton. Say, I'm going to check that Granny's Knit where I'm not sure if it does cotton. I think it does. I think it's literally. But then there's also the addable triggers by Farmer 5 Tom. So yeah, these are both things I'm looking for with interest. There's also Omatana, as Omatana does, has also bought some rather interesting milk and wool distributors, a bit like a garden distributor, but you can stick them down and distribute your milk or your wool wherever you like. And I'm not sure if it's going to work with anything other than, yeah, because it was obviously part of a sheep pack, but the garden distributor works with anything, so I'm not sure it's not going to be working with anything. So I think we might well, yeah, let's oh no, that's looking like rather a big field. We should leave this on the edge because this is going to be its playground. I think we'll put a little bit of a shed, especially for this, over this way, somewhere like here. Fantastic. Yeah, I still think we're probably going to need to buy a big trailer of choice. Yeah, they just come up at a point where no matter how many good 40 tonners, 30 tonners, that you really need to go for like a 70 tonner or 109 tonner or 120 tonner with my new favourite trailers. Yeah, now then, so how are we going to get these off? All we've got is yeah, some of this we've got to hope. Ooh, yeah, we need to take it out, otherwise the fertilizer's going to sell, and I've not done it to make a profit. I don't want to be going down the shop again, but it is going to take that too. Yeah, yeah, it won't take the picking seeds for some reason. Yeah, it never does. The thing we ought to be doing before we do anything else is getting cracking with the, yeah, I mean, we've also got the cedar as well, but not obviously not for doing what we're doing today. But yeah, we can quite easily do that. Let's drop you just there. In fact, actually, we're going to stick it in the shed because there's very few implements, which is why I always, I'm not a massive fan of this particular shed. Is you need only small implements can go in there. Oh, you're not going to get in there. No. I think we're going to let another tractor do that. Yeah, it's true. I think I've just proved my point, really. Right. Yeah, planter. What we need. I'm not sure. I think it does if you're right next to it, because that's how I got the I don't know that you were close enough. I think it might be it might need to be on the floor. Also straps is the other thing I'm going to say. Right, let's just get rid of what we can. Shouldn't do anything. Yeah, because that doesn't accept those kind of inputs. The Omatana, I might have to be quick. Well, there you go. It does actually do the top ones. Fantastic. No, leave it. No. Yeah. Now then. Now we shall see. Yeah, that's the only bad thing with that kind of top spike. Is the fact that really it then means it can't be used for the versatility of yeah, like for this type of job. It's sort of, I don't, it might do it, as in like it might spike through it, but yeah, in real life you'd puncture the bags. And I am trying to aim for, yeah, that it's going to go straight through it. So do you know, this is for baiting. I still think, I don't know, yeah, because we're doing pallets as well. Could really do with a crossover. A big bag handler, you know, like one of the big bag lifters that also is a pallet thing. It does two jobs. I personally think, right, let's go grab a traditional pallet fork. Don't know if, yeah, no, it's fork into pallet fork, pallet. Yeah, I'm struggling with my words. But then I'm not going to be able to manage the big bags to lift them off. But then again, you can use a pallet fork to go through the eyelets. I think it's a bit like anything. Sometimes you just have to try to get a little bit more proficient manually with certain things. This is one thing that the AGM is good for, but you do need the AGM lifter if you're going to do that, because it doesn't fit well on things like this. Yeah, you can't go down to the ground with it. It's odd. You have to do it at a strange angle. So, that is a point. We can't have it straight away. Them's the rules. Right, so we'll order one. It's true. We'll have to just make do with what we've got now. I don't like the Albert because it's got no scrape bar. The one that I like is actually in telehandler tools. I think it's quite a way in. Yeah. 1200 by Dutch Modding Inc. My absolutely favourite. And we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go like pure silver. Yeah, I do. So, do we go big backhander as well? Do we have a variety? Let's face it, most farms do actually have the multitude of. It's only me that's got that strangeness that I always want one thing to do everything. Yeah, which is just, yeah. I mean that's brilliant with the strap support, but it is a bit. I like it, and I've used it extensively, which is why I know its downfalls. It does shake, rattle, and roll a lot. Yeah, it's. I have used that once, but again, I tend to use that because it'll do what that could do anyway. So. Yeah, but the strap support doesn't work on pallets, which is a pallet fork. That's the only thing that I've ever found strange. If you put a pallet on that and put strap support on, it will just drop straight off, like the straps don't engage. But if you put the straps, if you put your forks at an angle, and your straps will grab anything, it's really strange. It may not be Eric Isaac either. Eric Isaac Agro Mods. It may not be Eric. It may well be, unfortunately, that the mechanics of the game take over. Right. So anyway, yeah, we will grab a big bag handler 2 for those jobs that you need a big bag handler. I mean, why do I only ever consider the big bag handler? That's why. Yeah, you pay an absolute fortune. And Banderant is usually really reasonable, but they're all very expensive. He says, that's not bad. There was a triple somewhere as well. That isn't bad, I've got to be honest. But I don't do that, like, doubles enough that it would be worth doing it. I think I'd sooner go still for something like that. And the big bag handler is 250, but also gives you a world of super duper abilities as well, which is why I tend to stick with a big bag handler. Right, so they're both staying there. will, might have to swap this around, have the weight at the front, so I'm not sure whether this is going to play ball, whether it's lower hitch or, no, it is lower hitch. Fantastic. Yeah, I was looking at the Puma and I thought, well, it's only about 7 tons different. It's still 17 tons or something like that. It's still not a, I mean, there's a lot of them at 11 and 12 tons, so I thought it is still in the big range. If we're mixing, then let's grab it. One of those rare opportunities that you'll actually see me mix. Because the Omatana does it so much better than me. Yeah, I tend to, it's that getting it just right, and you just put a little bit too much of this in, and then you stick forage into your silo, and oh, it's a nightmare. It is. Right, so then we need, unfortunately, now where did I drop that fork? Where I did drop it now. Oh, I think I just literally downed it right next door, didn't I? So whether we pierce bags or not, it looks like with very little option but to crack on. Did I stick the fork? Ah, there, I see it. I'm going to say, I don't think I'd gone very far with it. Sometimes, oh, what's that old saying about is the mother of invention? Necessity. Yes, that's the one. Right, let's see, can we get through these eyelets? I'm not sure that we'll be able to. This is a bit special. No, it actually sort of hits the fabric of them. I don't think I've ever been able to. But if I think pushing them on the floor is what's going to do it, then that's what I'm going to have to do, really. As weird and horrible as it is. Ooh. Right, let's try and get some fields planted, please. Ooh, it's a little bit tight actually. Yeah, I think we need to do something about this, but it's just, yeah, that's not going to make that. Yes, I do like the how far we've come and what we've actually managed to do. Right, let's stick that. First of all, let's try it on this. Now it's not strapped. If we go as close to that as possible, because I know it does actually pick them off the floor. That is about as close as that's ever going to get. I sneezed, but I did save you from. Now that I'm sure I saw that say, fantastic. Let's get this going, and then we'll bring the seeds. We'll just literally grab that whilst this is busy. think if there's anything at all that I can do, well, this is the task. I don't. This is why I really would have liked to get this done far quicker than I have done. Yeah, there's been a lot of faffing. I always find when you're not very well, like, right, so this is the biggie. And yeah, I would say 3 is more than adequate turning space. That's gonna take a while. Yeah, this is where getting the 18 metre probably was more on keeping with this, and I've missed a bit of grass. So let's go and fix that. Yeah, it's rather strange to not have stones, yeah, sort of arrive. Right, let's go quickly do that. No, you can, well, you could probably just about manage. Yeah, I'm going to say my words. Yeah, we're going to have to get it. This is going to be a wild job, really. I think I might take over myself, but I just need to get the seeds in there on the side. We could do the shed for that. That's something we could do. I think I'm going to learn great fields. Let's just get that. I think that's all we missed, though. That's not bad. I thought we had done everything there. Do the shed, or no, it doesn't have to be a big one, but it does need to be fairly tall. So I think I might go for the Omatana one, which is built specifically for that type of job. Stick this back in the shed, and we'll also stick the Devour trees. I always want to call the tree Devourer for some reason now. I'm not sure you'll get the plough through there. I think that, yeah, it's really tight. Built to caught and catch you out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's impractical. Whoever designed it, obviously designed it in Victorian times when tools were an awful lot smaller. And it should have been ripped down, or at least, like this person's done, extended the doorway. That's not a bad idea. Unfortunately, this is sort of ruined by all the clutter in here. Even if I wish to use it properly, I've got to be honest, as a shed, it looks the ticket, but in another way, the clutter's in the middle of the floor and prevents you using the shed. I'm not trying to be critical, but it's fairly obvious. Yeah, that there's a lot of wasted space. Didn't want us to use it because he's stopped us using. Yeah, we can't get through that door with anything but 2.5 to 3 metre max width. And this is the biggest area. It's almost impossible to cut through. Again, I'm not. Don't moan about things just for the sake of moaning. I hate this with a passion because it's silly. You come through here, you've got to take a right. Bearing in mind a tractor's got an implement on the back of it, which then means it's going to hit here and you're not going to be able to carry on. Even if it's a very small implement, you've then got to cut through at an angle like this, turn around and then manoeuvre wherever you are. Bearing in mind you're going forward, so you probably got to do that in reverse so that your implement's facing the right way. Or everything you use has got to be like up to 3 meters, and that's your lot. Well, there's not much 3 meter equipment out there, really. In other words, you've got to be a tiny farm. But this, you've only got to look at the field size that we've cut to realise that this isn't a small farm map. It really isn't. I mean, yeah, that's a big field. It really is. Which means you need big equipment. There's no way anyone's going to cut that with a 1.2 metre plough unless they've got forever. Yeah, it's true. Right, so then we could live as well, actually. Right, let's get cracking. Let's, yeah, I'm going to say my words, and I'll see you guys and gals on the other side. I think that's it. I fell in love with this a long while ago, but it's not the type of thing that you can fit anywhere. It is monstrously big. We will be grabbing some animals soon. It's also got storage at the top. It's got a lot of little secrets that I think you could learn over. And I love the fact that it is very reasonable, but it's also a cracking shed. Yeah, it's sort of like... In fact, it's actually, if you look carefully, it's got a story above up there. So I think that's what these are for. I think you literally drop things and they go up there. I think it's a hayloft, which is quite amazing. Yeah. Straw pellets, slurry, straw. Yeah, it doesn't say that, but yeah, I think you can definitely drop hay bales down, or the straw bales, I would say, down there. I have had it once. I did have a play with it, but not properly. I literally, I know you feed them over here. I think, has this got water? Is this traditional water? Oh, yeah, that's done something strange. Yeah, I had this on where it was first time. I think I'm going to have to... We're going to have to level this to make that go down. Should have really saved it beforehand. But yeah, I wanted to stop the time lapse and bring you in just to sort of like discuss it. It is, I've got to be honest, this is... I really fell in love with this, and I'd like to use it more, because I think it's got a lot of secrets, really. Oh, I think we're going to have to go the other way. Yeah, I do. I think we're going to have to raise rather than... Yeah, I think once it's built like that, I think that is it. You've got to like... Yeah, it's like the food troughs, like flying in the sky. I hate using the raise tool. It is really, really not nice. Sorry, Giants. But it isn't. One of the few things it isn't, I've got to give Giants the credit where credit is due. Most of the tools are definitely much better than FS19. Definitely a step in the right direction. Yeah, I've said this a few times. One of the biggest things I would say is where you could snap and then rotate yourself around and make sure that it was good and then place. Yeah, I really, that would be a very useful tool. Now I think I'm gonna have to try to manually fluff this up, which is almost impossible to get it right. It's weird, it looks, when you do this, it looks okay until you actually go down and think, oh my life, it looks much worse. Yeah, trying to fill in the little spots, feathering, as I call it. Yeah, it doesn't ever work completely as you expect it to. Yeah, that's about as good as we're going to get it, unfortunately. That's still a bit floaty. Yeah, let's just do a little bit on that one. Yeah, that one there. Yeah, that's now no longer floating. Yeah, if I'd have realised it was going to make such a mess, I think I would have levelled the ground. But it is big. It would have cost an absolute fortune. So sometimes with something of the scale of this, I think you've just got to let it do its thing. I think we could level that little lump. Yeah, there's a bit of a lump there that shouldn't really need... Oh, yeah, if you do levelling though, as we all know, it makes a right mess. I think we'll just smooth it out. That's it. Far less nasty. That's better. It's gone. Yeah, fantastic. This is a bit weird. I don't know what's happened here. I did a lot of smoothing here and it was not having any of it. It's sort of like a meeting place of too much. Now, anybody who's watched any of my Let's Plays knows I don't like sheds too close together. I really don't. I'd sooner not have a shed than I haven't got the room to get in and out. Now, we're not going to use this one that much. I've just literally said what I do and don't like about it, which is Very little I do like, many things I don't. This is a step in the right direction. It is. The bigger doorway, slightly. I think probably 4 metre equipment we can get in there now. But then it's sort of... I've always said this, of any shed, whether it's an English design or a shed like this, it is absolutely ridiculous that you've got a long run where you're going to put your equipment one in front of the other, because you've got to get 6 pieces of equipment out to get to the one that you want. That is very poor design. You really need something a little bit like this, where you're going to go against a back or a side and you can get to everything. That's a much better design. Yeah, that is a flawed, one of the most flawed designs I've ever seen in a shed. So it's not that I'm being nasty, although I am, and I'm quite sure, I mean, for certain things, I've got to be honest, they've got a lot of character, and I think that's why they're used. It's a beautiful building. Way too many poles, way too many poles. But as I said, it was probably designed in the 14 or 1500s when it was just little wagons, and they were not very large, and you probably didn't have that many implements other than hand implements that you'd leave lying around at the back of the thing, and you'd scythe, probably, case in question. It's been left since the 1400s. Yeah, no, it's true. So yeah, we've got this down, we've got the little one down. There's a lot happened in this particular session, actually. Yeah, we've completed this, the field. Yeah, let's just grab that off, and then we can I think say goodbye to the month of February, and we'll go to March. Let's just have a look, actually, Precision Farm, and make sure that nothing's missing. I thought I could see something not quite done. Smashing. It's a bit dingy. So there we go, one very, very large cockpit. I've got a minute. There's something there. And I didn't see anything else. Right. No, I don't think it was. It's always got a very weird sheen on it when you've rolled. I do love that planter, because it's got the roller in it as well. Oh, that's it. At least, yeah, I was hoping that we'd come this way. Now that we've got this, yeah, it would not tree be gone. Tree devour, in fact, yeah. Tree be gone. Was a cracking mod when there was no tree devourer. I'm just going to leave that there, and that doesn't make it a bad mod. It's just obviously the fact that you're losing all of the wood chips. That was, yeah, ideal for when there was nothing else that did that. Right, so we shall gradually inhabit that. We shall grab our animals. Yeah, we've changed the character of this an awful lot. We've removed the couple of trees that were causing trouble. The one that was here, that one I think it can stay there definitely. Removed the set that were in the way over there. It is possible, I think, for us to make another field now that we've got the cows down. Between that and this, yeah, we do own quite a lot of this. If I'm on the right screen. Yeah. Now we know, because we had a look last session, there's a lot of undulations around the lake as it goes down to the lake. But yeah, we go right up to that that forest there, right from here. We could make a fairly sized field in that, really. It is, yeah. I mean, the other thing is, as I said, would be this square here. That's the other one that I'm contemplating, but I've got to be honest, I think our hands are going to be full. If we do another field, I think we're about there. I do. I mean, I do love the soil types. I do. We've got quite a lot of loam. I would imagine it's going to be more of the green and the yellow, more of the sandy loam and the loamy sand. Looking at the way that this goes, these tend to go in a band, so it's not going to be the best of fields. Nevertheless, even a silty clay field, the worst fields that you can get, it can still be quite nice. I'm trying to think, actually. No, it's on the edge of that. I want to leave the forest. I don't want to hack them to pieces unless there's the odd tree in the way, which is what we've really done throughout this particular Let's Play. So, yeah, I'm very pleased. Yeah, you may, on a map where I can see that it is, I think I've got to be honest, who is the modder? Let's give a bit of glory, because I've got to be honest, it's beautiful. It's 100,000. It's massive. And that is both good and bad. Yeah, have I gone too far? No, there we go. It's 100,000 for a 500 animal, and it's everything you need. Everything. You've got your manure. It's got your slurry. I think it's got milk. I'm sure it said milk as well. But yeah, obviously it's got a bit of a pasture, and it is large. Yeah. Really is. 400,000. 300 pieces. Now I think that's what it's on about. Yeah, let's just have a quick look, because this is going to be a central part of the Let's Play, which is why I didn't want it too far away. Now have we got a animal wagon? I can't remember if we did or we didn't. I think I'll ask the shop to drop them off, being as they've got a wagon. Yeah, I do. I don't think we'll worry about that, really. Yeah, let's have a quick look. Yeah, so I think the 300 pieces, yeah, here we go. Yeah, 400 tons of manure, 400 tons of slurry, 200 tons of straw, and it has got milk too. So it's literally, for 100,000, I think you'll find there's no better value in the game. Not only that, you're getting a cracking shed. The one thing I'm going to say is I've always thought this was a little severe, but it is what it is. I'm going to say it's the White Farm that also had one that was sort of like that. I just think it's a little bit too severe, but such things do exist. You've got to do that, really, to get up here. But I do think, yeah, you also 300 pieces is for that up above there. So whether you're doing bales or not, and then of course I think we might try it. I think we can probably drop bales down there. I think I might be wrong. Yeah, so it'd be interesting. Straw, 200 tons. Yeah, there's a lot. 350 tons of food. I'm sure that I'm right. That this is, I think the water is self-contained. Yeah, this is the food. I remember you can sort of see grass in it. So I don't think there is anywhere you need to water. Yeah, let's open the door for the cows. I know they're not here yet, but... I'm trying to see, yeah, because surely you'd see the water... On almost all of them, you can see them somewhere. These look more like carving areas. Or is it milking bays without milking equipment? Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. Yeah, I can't see... Well, there's your milking the stool type thing. But yeah, I can't see where the water goes. And it's fairly obvious that they are, yeah, there's still a bit of horribleness going on here. Let's just smooth it, because that's the most unobtrusive. I knew it, as soon as I saw it, I thought there's got a lot of work to do there. I think that is. It's softened. That's all you're going to get. Yeah, so I'm not sure really as to whether water goes in there as well. It may be too. I can't remember. I say I only did try. I fell in love with it, but I only used it once. But it looks to me like that's the trough for food. I can't see that there's any. I can't see any water anywhere else. So whether that's because we've done the grass and it's bleeding through, but I'm almost sure last time that it did do that type of thing. Yeah, we've not got any floaty. I know the trough's a little bit floaty. Can we do anything with that? Yeah, so I'm not sure about the water. It's the only thing I'm a little bit remiss. Oh, it's 6:45. I think we ought to call this the last job of the day and go through till tomorrow. Yeah, it's getting a bit dingy to say the least. Right, well, I think it's time to hit the sack. I do. Yeah. So, on that, let's just check to make sure there's no sneaky things that have dropped, like the steel drop deck. I think with that, the other one we've got, I think we're alright, actually. Right, so we will indeed go to sleep. I think, yeah, we've done everything. We've got no animals yet to worry about. We will have soon, definitely. It's February, so yeah, we just want 8 o'clock in the morning. And of course, the snow is falling. So vegetables are what we're doing our 3 middle fields with. Oh, please, no. No snow. Beautiful little cotton. pH value perfect, nitrogen perfect. Fantastic. Let's hope the frost doesn't kill them. Yeah, this has been a really... It's weird. You often get those episodes which is sort of like a lot goes on. It does, and it begins to take shape. So there's the old shed, which is more used for gatherings and a bit of line dancing. This is the new shed where we will store our implements. Yeah, modern implements, that's it. Yeah, we filled this. We do need to do something to the wood chips. Now, I can't remember. I don't think the wood chip... Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I don't think the wood chips are worth a lot on this, are they? Were they alright? Ooh. No, they are. We're going to sell them in January. We should make quite a bit of money then. Really? In fact, this time-saving stock check would tell us exactly how much. 208,388 in the month of January, and then we can free up this. I'm also going to say, I was in the time-lapse, I thought, we can obviously see if we're going to have an extension built for this, because it's a little bit small, really. Being as we're going so very massive, I am pleased that wood chips were allowed in the old silo. I'm sure, yeah, because I was thinking, when I said I don't think they'll go in there, I thought, yeah, but this person, who is no stranger, Grimlock, to the fact that there are lots of trees, may well think that we might actually use the devour trees to do wood chips, so it might actually go in there. So yeah, we also, obviously, we were allowed to build the Farmer Jeb. We did mention that a long time ago. I'm going to try to keep my productions in this slot over here. I do eventually want to move that a little. It's a little bit too close, it really is. So yeah, somewhere down here, the Farmer Jeb, in this that is becoming the production area. Yeah, it is. It's fairly flat, I've got to be honest. So the coming session, we shall be planting all our vegetables, and what did we say that was going in that bottom field? I know it's something special. It was. Oh, we've got a choice. I think we'll go the extra. I like the fact it can go to 28 metres. And not only that, it's also 80% off. But it is my favourite of that kind. It is. So do you know something? We're going to go straight. And I don't want weed stocks. You can switch that off straight away. And mind you, no, it's free anyway. What we're going to do here, which is lucky because it's not usually turned on, We're going to try this, the weed spot spraying. I mean, this year we've obviously done ploughing. Oh no, we haven't with the others. So yeah, it would be nice, because I've done weed spot spraying before. If you do blanket spraying, it's gone. When it says needs weeding, it will okay. But if you do weed spot spraying, every single time I've done weed spot spraying, the next day the weeds are there. So yeah, we will know. Please do buy it. Yeah, 20 ME, and we also yes for 27,898. Absolutely yes. Oh, we do need to put the water in. I'd like to do that. Oh, it is March. Yeah. Yeah, I meant to put the water in the... let's just do that as the last thing in the lorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Even sometimes I did. That's why I shifted it earlier and put 40 tons in. So we need to... Yeah, with the stones and that will be in the production shed. Now we still have got to manage without... Oh wow, this is not turning very well. Wow. I've never known that to be... I know it's the snow, but that's terrible. Yeah, we're going to really have to manage by hook or by crook to fill the seeder. Because, yeah... I can't get those with any other means other than the big backhander, and we're going to play it how it would be. We've got to manage. It's as simple as that. Right, so I think we're in the right one. I think that's the production shed. Yeah, we're going to need to do the switch the herbicide on and the lime, and work out how much. So stones is double the amount of water, so that's 30 tons of stones for the lime, and herbicide's even worse. It's 5 times the amount of road salt, so it's 60 odd tons. So we're going to need to do at least 2 of these. At least. Oh, it took it straight out of its own. I hate when it does that. I mean, I'm right now. Oh no, it is what it is. Yeah, we know it's not. Probably done it again. Yeah, it has. It's just filling its own water. I think if we're clever, we could have a tap fitted. Yeah, because this here, it's the central point to this. The trouble is I'm going to have a tap in the middle of nowhere. Let's just try a tap piped from the well, just for a bit of, yeah, credibility, over here. We know it overlaps. We do. Now then, can you... Can I do this? No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, I've not got my clock on. There's always something you forget to do. Right, that should be. No, it's still not. Go in the well. Wow. I've sort of got myself jammed in a little, really. Oh, come on. The filling point's in the middle. I'm a million miles away from that now. Oh my life. You couldn't fill that if you tried normally like that. That's just typical. Gordon Bennett. Right, another one of these should pretty much do it. Yeah, so those seeds are going to be a real pain. to actually shift around. Do definitely need a big bag handler. I suppose that's it. The pick and pack is fantastic. It is a little bit abnormal though, in so much as it does cause me issues, but am I prepared to put up with that? I absolutely am. I really am. It's one of those things that I recognise, the fact that pick and pack does cause me a bit of grief. Now let me just make sure it is the right one. Yeah, I saw it going up. Brilliant. That's 80 odd tons in that. That should do our herbicide and our lime, and then we should be able to do the spraying this year. I'm so glad I've got the extra. Oh, I'm going to buy the front, which is going to take longer to arrive, of course, which I hope I remember. Well, I haven't done bad, I don't think, for me, especially bearing in mind I've got COVID as well. Horrible thing. Yeah, this is the worst I've ever had it, I've got to be honest. Yeah, right. Oh, no, we're not going to do that. Yeah, we're not actually. It isn't about cost, this is either. It is a fantastic thing. It's also cheaper. It is. Can we manage to do it the... Yeah, it's true actually. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody take any crimson red. I think it's probably closest to that. Oh my life. Nope. No. We're gonna mix it ourselves, I think. I don't think that's far off. $2,000 cheaper. Not sure. Yeah, that's a point actually. I'm not sure how much the spray. I think it's only a... How much do the tanks actually store? Yeah, 1,500 litres. So double the capacity and saves us cash as well. Oh, I think you'll find that's a little bit cheaty though. Yeah, that's not real legitimate, is it? But yeah, there's that one. Yeah, there are about 1,500. I think the Ixter one's slightly bigger. Oh no, it's slightly smaller. Yeah, so we'd be paying $4.5 grand for that one, or 5 for that. We just paid 3,000 for ours for a bigger tank, and it's also, you can change the fillingness about it. So right, let's just pull this around. Yeah, the Overtana's still got to play. Say, I can't wait to shift. Oh my life, it's not wanting to turn. Oh, it's like trying to make a shed turn. Perhaps it's that it doesn't like this. It might not be the snow. It might be. I've always said this. Everything, whether it's a tractor or a truck, has often got a nemesis. A piece of equipment that just does not want to play ball. Yeah, so I think we can probably do that quite well. It's this one that needs shifting. Yeah, it's got. Yeah, I was going to say, as long as we're doing that, really, it's tough. I think we can move it back a little. Oh, I know why. Yeah, it's because of the spout. We very rarely use that, but you've still got to leave it space in case you do. So yeah, I think probably we need to completely shift. I was trying to keep them all together, but it's caused more problems than it actually solved, really. Anyway, yeah, 411,240. We've looked at the sales. We've got everything we need to do. And yeah, trying to think if there's anything. We've done the animals. We did say we were going to do the animals months ago. We said we were doing the shed, and we've done the shed. We've cleared that area. I think we will cut another field out, and I think, as I say, that will probably be about it. Still looking for a larger harvester now. This can manage, but as we've seen, it has got issues with like using the, I think I should drop that down a bit. I think that doesn't look right, does it? Yeah, the head, it should be lower than that. It came like that, so yeah. Yeah, so although this is good, We can still use this on the smaller fields, but obviously that's cotton this year. I can't remember what I said I was going to do in the Loamy field. No, knock this down at the minute because we're chatting. It's only trouble with 5 times 5 because I'm at 10 o'clock in the morning already. At 9 o'clock, an hour's gone already, just me chatting. Yeah, I can't remember what I said of CP1. I know we're doing vegetables in these 3. And I've got to be honest, although I did it on Sri Lanka, I still think the ratio is insane. And there's also a modder that did exactly the same as Giant's ratios. So I thought, yeah, when I first saw another one that was relying on vegetables, I jumped for joy until I looked at it in testing and thought, nah, it's just the same as Giant's. Lots of waste. 3 to 1. So I thought, no thank you. I'd sooner, because obviously it's a root crop, I'd sooner sell a root crop. It's a massive, even as poor as it is, you're still making an absolute, oh wow. It's a lot of trails. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at my graphic settings. Was that, yeah, it's not weird happening. I noticed when I was doing the smoothing and that it was doing strange things, so I'm going to have to check the settings. This is what happens when you allow a computer to tweak things. When you go to the NVIDIA help thing, yeah, set it up for me automatically every single time. It's a good job I know what I'm doing. Usually always have to override it because you get weird ghosting issues and stuff like that. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, you've got to do it yourself sometimes, you really have. Anyway, I'll go. Thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.